footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, breaking down the Saints versus the Vikings. Now let's start with New Orleans in this game and see what they have to do to get a victory out there in the Metrodome.
The Saints have to come to this game against the Minnesota Vikings and attack the Vikings' aggressiveness. The way they can do that is by getting those backs involved in the screen game, out there in the flats, on those swing routes, and that's how you neutralize a team that has Jared Allen, Roberson and company, Kevin Williams in the middle. That's how you neutralize that pass rush. And you see this guy right here, Chris Ivory, is back, healthy, shows a good burst and runs with power, and you run at Jared Allen. You take his biggest strength and make it his biggest weakness, and that is how you attack it. An over-aggressive defense like the Minnesota Vikings. Defensively, I like what I saw out of the Saints last week. A lot of good tackling, back to form tackling. Fundamentals was sound. They stayed in their gaps. They controlled their gaps. Did a great job against Chris Johnson. Now you look at where they can attack the Vikings. They have to bring that same type of game plan. They have to stay aggressive against these quarterbacks. Both guys are athletic, so you can't allow yourself to fly up the football field. You have to get pushed instead of pressure, especially if Joe Webb is back there, because he can do a lot of damage on the ground. Ponder is back there. You could play off-man coverage, but those defensive ends has to get pushed to force him to make those accurate passes.
Let's take a look at Minnesota and see what they can do to pull off a huge upset at home against the Saints.
When I look at the Vikings offense, I like what I see out of Percy Harvin. This guy is a tremendous playmaker and one that can cause a lot of problems for a defense as aggressive as the New Orleans Saints. So you got to get him the ball in space, get him the ball on the perimeter, put him in the backfield if Peterson is not back there. And I think if Peterson is back there, you have to like the Vikings' chances of being able to run downhill and control the clock. That's huge against the Saints defense. Now you look at where else they can attack the Saints defense. You got two outstanding quarterbacks. You have a guy in Christian Ponder that's athletic. You have a guy in Joe Webb that's athletic. Both guys are dangerous once they get to the edge, and that's how you can take advantage of a Saints defense. So get these guys on the move, and also you want to utilize your tight end play. Guys like Rudolph, guys like Shanko, get these guys involved to take those safeties out of the box and put them back there in coverage, so that way you'll be able to run the football more effectively. And on the defensive side of the football, you got to get interior push versus Drew Brees. Otherwise, he's going to pick apart your secondary, and those corners have to stay aggressive at the line of scrimmage.
Let's take a look at some X factors, see which players or player can have an effect on the outcome in this ball game.
X factors for the Saints has to be the offensive tackles. They have to do a great job of keeping Jared Allen and Roberson at bay and also plowing open holes for the outside run game. X factor for the Vikings has to be ball control. Gerhardt or Peterson, they have to do a great job of keeping Drew Brees off the field. I'm going with the Saints in this matchup. At the end of the day, they have a lot of playmakers, so it's just tough to stop one guy. If you take one away, another one will beat you.
For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.